Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to the homestead. I thought, if you've seen many of my videos, you know I like to grow stuff which doesn't normally grow here in Latvia. And this year I thought I'd have a go at sweet potatoes. Now, the reason I'm doing it this year, well, I did it 2 years ago, and it didn't work, which I'll explain in a minute. Now, you're not expecting it to work up here. It's far too cold. We don't get the long summers, a long enough summer. Certainly hot enough, but not long enough. But the reason I'm having to go this year is because we're building the passive solar greenhouse, and I'm hoping that that will let us artificially keep it hotter for longer. Now, the first trick to getting sweet potatoes going is that you've got to get them to sprout, to go into slip, I think is the correct phrase, and these are slips here. Now, what I did was, 2 years ago, I thought I'd have a go, and I saw some videos, and I saw people putting sweet potatoes into glasses, and they would root, and then the slips would grow up here. Now, the problem with sweet potatoes is the ones we get here are not organic, which means they're sprayed with an inhibitor to stop them from sprouting. And so they say that you need organic sweet potatoes to make it work. So what I did, we can't get that, or not here, up here anyway, maybe in Riga, but not here. So what I did was got some regular sweet potatoes, and I left them in some water for 2 or 3 days to wash the residue off, and hope that would work. Watched some more videos, saw a different way of doing it, and thought, well, I'll experiment. I'll give both goes, the 2 different ways a go again. This is how we did it before. Exactly what happened last time. We got the roots coming out. If you can see here, I'll do a close-up shot anyway. The roots are coming out, beautiful, into the water, but nothing comes up. And it's exactly what's happened again this year. Roots have come out, but nothing's coming out. So I don't know what's going on there. What did I do wrong? Everything else was the same. Maybe I needed to spray it, keep it moist, I don't know. The other way is to half bury the sweet potatoes in compost or some, soil, which sounds weird, I know, for those, if you're growing stuff, but that's how you do it. And then what happened is we saw the roots, you can see the roots here coming down, and then the sprouts start coming out, as you can see here. They've got a little bit dry. Maybe I've got to lift the compost a bit dry, but anyway, there's lots of new leaves coming out here, and they look fantastic. These were the first leaves, to be fair, so perhaps that's what happens. And this is a vining plant, so it will come up and then it will vine across the floor, and you can eat every part of the sweet potato. You can eat the leaves, the stems, the tubers, which I don't think is the right word for these. They're not, I'm sure they're not tubers, but anyway, because a sweet potato is not really a potato. And I think what the next part is we need to separate these slips from the actual sweet potato, and then put them in water, and then they will sprout the roots, and then you plant the slips. You don't plant the potato. So I'm going to go and check that, and then the next part of the video will be me detaching these slips from the potatoes, and then I'll be rooting them in some water, and then in about a month's time, which now is the 10th of April. Last week we had snow on the ground. The last 3 days you've had 16 degrees centigrade, which is why I'm outside in a long sleeve top with no jumper or anything. It's been a beautiful day. Sun's setting soon. Been working hard outside on the passive solar greenhouse, and so I just thought I'd shoot this segment before I forget, and then I can get on with other stuff. So let's get these slips detached from the potato and then move on to the next stage. So basically I've pulled these slips, pulled this out of the tub. I thought I was videoing, it wasn't. Pulled the slips off, and they've got some roots on. Well, these have. And this is the big one. Planted one here, one over there. And then we've got these 2 as well. Maybe I'll plant in the bed behind. Okay, it's now September 24th. We planted the sweet potatoes on May the 24th, or around then. So I'm gonna, it's 4 months and it's about time to harvest them. The fact is I need to get on and insulate the greenhouse, and they're now in the way. You can see I've kind of stopped just behind me because they're down here and they're down here. Interesting difference in the beds, which we'll look at in a moment. Will there be sweet potatoes or not? I don't know. Apparently they take about 4 to 5 months to become ready, and it's all to do, there's a very complicated calculation to do, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to guess, just looking at the time. If it doesn't work this year, then I'll try again next year. So let's have a look, see if we've got any sweet potatoes, and then we can go from there. Well, there we are. There's our crop of sweet potatoes. That will certainly sustain us through the winter, won't it? I'm kind of disappointed, but not disappointed. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, really. I guess if my bar was nothing, then I've raised the bar, as it were. Might be able to save these over winter and then get them to go to slip next year and replant. Perhaps I need to leave them longer. Don't really know. So many things that could have gone right or wrong, hard to tell. But there we are, there's our sweet potatoes. What else can I say, really? Interesting experiment. Definitely do it again, and we'll see how we get on next year. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then there's lots of other videos that you enjoy on our channel as well, and I look forward to seeing you in another video very soon. Bye for now.